One, this is Tiamat, your dragon lady, hailing you from Oblivion, beautiful Oblivion, deep in the heart of South Texas, where I'm surrounded. I don't know if you can see them here, but there's a family of finches in those trees right there, in that shrubbery. So I'm surrounded by finches and butterflies all over the. There was a whole bunch of butterflies here just a few seconds ago. Anyway, there's a bunch of butterflies all over the place, and I wanted to take a few minutes to make this highly anticipated video that I'm posting to my YouTube channel. Um, this video is being done with a specific purpose in mind, and that is to address something that is very important to me, very near and dear to me, because I am a transgender individual. But oh my God, look at these beautiful flowers. They're so beautiful. These are my sister Mary's plants. They're just so gorgeous. So I think I'll put lipstick on that. Anyway, as I was saying, there's something that I want to talk about and I want to address, and that is an individual who, for some odd reason, feels it is his right, which it may be his right, but what I would question is, does this person have a purpose? Having a right to free speech is one thing, and using how you use and how you harness that right into producing something good for the world is another. Now, anyone has free speech, I agree. And Bryan, I am not trying to shut you down, just so you know that I am actually wanting you to respond to this video because I have some questions for you, my friend. This Bryan Brown is going around talking about transgender individuals with a message painted on his bus that reads, "Born a boy, always boy. Born a girl, always a girl." And okay, in and of itself, that he has this message painted on the side of his bus is not necessarily an indicative of anything wrong. However, just like I mentioned, it's okay to have free speech. Free speech is great for everyone. It's how you use it, how you use your speech, your freedom of speech. Whether you are doing something to better the world, better those around you, something good for humanity, something nice for someone, or if you are using that free speech that you want and you cherish so much as a means to an end that is not necessarily good, uplifting, and doesn't contribute to anyone's life, and doesn't really do anything positive for society. I'm trying to find a shady spot here. Okay, now, the message that Bryan Brown has on his bus reads that born a boy, always a boy, born a girl, always a girl. And like I said, okay, he has the right to paint that on his bus, and it's his bus. By all means, go ahead, paint it whatever color you want. And the problem is that the problem arises when that whatever is painted on the side of this man's bus, it's done with a purpose. And what that purpose is the problem here. The purpose is not to promote or to say something good about transgender individuals. The purpose of this freedom of speech proponent is basically to cut down and put down other people. And that is where the problem is, mister. It is not that people are trying to silence you. Is that people are telling you what you're doing is wrong. And if you have such a big problem with transgender individuals as to go out of your way, take time from your precious hours in this world, take time out of your life to go doing something like what you're doing, that, my friend, speaks volumes of you, and it's not necessarily good. So my thing is this: I am a transgender individual. You, by virtue of putting that message on your bus and riding around in public, spreading your message of free speech while using your free speech to attack me, is something that I'm not just going to sit by and let that happen. So if you have a problem with transgender individuals, if you have a problem with me being a transgender individual, I'm a male to female transsexual, by the way. And so my thing is this: why is it that you have a problem with us? And the next question is, what you are out there spreading a message. Okay, you have the right to spread a message out there in the world. But my question to you is, what is the purpose of your message? And why is it your responsibility to go out and belittle people with a negative message to the world? Now, if you want to talk, I'm always ready to talk. And trust me, I have some other questions for you that I'm just baffled by your whole presentation, your whole, old, refurbished school bus paint, with the message, ugly message painted on it. And wow, look at me, I'm exercising my freedom of speech. Well, you know what? Yeah, you do have a right to your freedom of speech, but you don't have a right to be heard. So, why don't you try doing something good for the world for a change, instead of going out and trying to destroy someone down?